my favorite views at the Grand Floridian. What's going on, everyone? Dave K here, walking from the Magic Kingdom to the Polynesian Resort. I've never walked this way before, but looking forward to spending some time at resorts today. Let's check it out. Now nearing the end of this walkway from the Magic Kingdom, or the TTC, to the Polynesian Village Resort. And again, never walked this way. Glad to get the chance to check this one out and just kind of enjoy some resort time here today. Still working on some other projects and that kind of thing, so just spending some time relaxing today, maybe enjoying just some views, maybe checking out some different resorts and just having a fun-filled, relaxing kind of day. You can see as the walkway progresses here, it gets more and more that natural feel of the Polynesian. And if you look closely at those bricks, there are those classic bricks with those different donors, it seems like. So very nice to see that's kind of still around here, as well as that sort of classic styling of these kind of rails here between the dirt and the walkway here at the Polynesian. And it looks like we've made it. Look at that quick, efficient walk here around the back of the Polynesian. Just got to figure out where we're going now exactly to find that lobby area. It might be a little bit of a trek in that sense to find where we're going specifically to find the lobby, but let me show you where we are exactly on the map so you have an idea as well. And here is where we are. You can see a bunch of different stuff going on here, the whole different area going on, and the Magic Kingdom monorail is right over there. I'm imagining maybe we're along this walkway here. I'm actually still kind of lost. One thing I do see is the monorail kind of back there in the distance, so I'm gonna head this way, sort of inward, to see if that takes me towards the front of the building. Kind of looks promising as we're making our way here, but you can see kind of some of that natural setup here as well. That higher building off in the distance there definitely makes me think we're making our way in the right direction. You can see in the sign up ahead here, little sign you'll see right there, says Great Ceremonial House is up ahead. So it sounds like we're making the right way, but it's a little bit confusing when you come in that back route. Now checking out some of these new snacks here, looks like, at the Kona Island Coffee and Sushi Bar here. You can see we've tried some of that bacon here in the past, but they've got a bunch of other items. Looks like strawberries in all kinds of different ways here as well, covered with items from sprinkles, seasonal. You got toasted coconut, white chocolate, looks fantastic. And here's your sushi down there. Looks like you got some of the bacon in there in addition to some of the sushi. Interesting setup for sure. Just walked by too to find the same sort of candle lighting ceremonies going on, or what you call it, torch lighting. He does that spinning here. Let's see if we can catch a bit of that here too.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this evening's torch lighting ceremony. Chief Nola!
Nice to catch a bit of time here at the Polynesian, including that torch lighting ceremony. Definitely lucked out on that one. Now, let's see if we can continue the grand tour here, catch some more of these resorts, or maybe hit up some parks. Making our way to the bus depot right around the way here of the Polynesian Resort. You can kind of make your way out to the left, see the monorail moving up there above us, and the bus depot is kind of behind this taxi a bit. So let's go check it out. So we're about 10 minutes into waiting for a bus now. We're seeing Hollywood Studios drive by, but I'm actually looking for Animal Kingdom. I've got something in mind over there when I walk by Yak and Yeti, one of those favorites, as I'm sure you know. So I want to see if we can drop in Animal Kingdom real quick. Still waiting for that bus. We'll see if it ends up showing up here, or maybe we'll just make another plan as we go. But 10 minutes in, we'll see what happens. There's no time listed for it either on the bus schedule, which is kind of strange. I'm not sure why that is. About 20 minutes in now, we're seeing another bus here for Hollywood Studios, but still no sign anywhere of an Animal Kingdom bus. So very strange. Maybe a bus behind him, Downtown Disney or something like that, most likely. Really interesting. We'll have to see how this plays out. And the park won't be open too much longer. And it seems like I called it right on this one, where this bus up ahead here is Disney Springs. Again, still no sign of that Animal Kingdom bus, so I may call it and change up the plan here. I don't know, maybe they stop running the bus an hour before the closing, or maybe it just takes, I know it takes a while to get here from there, but again, really interesting to see. You'll see the second Springs bus passing here and no sign of really any of those other parks besides Hollywood Studio. Very strange, but you gotta love the decorations, of course. This makes you think this bus is going to the Animal Kingdom, but not quite, no. So after I bailed on waiting for that Animal Kingdom bus, I'm just kind of walking by all the cabanas here on the water. Looks amazing. You can hear these birds squawking and chirping up there. I think this is pretty close to that route that I walked from the Magic Kingdom. But again, really nice to hear the birds kind of hanging out back here. Just see these cabanas. I didn't realize there were so many of them. These huts on the water, I'm pretty sure we call them. Oh no, bungalows. Bungalows. Bora Bora bungalows out here. So now you know. But again, I didn't realize they had quite so many bungalows. Runs like all the way down the beach here. I've been walking behind so many of them, or past so many of them, further down that way. You can kind of see what I'm looking at here from that kind of further up ahead bungalows, all the way back this way, down past that way a good bit, bungalows back that way. I was trying to kind of walk to the Contemporary this way, but I think that I may be off if I try to walk this way. Maybe I'll go the other way, see if I can walk to the Grand Floridian instead. But it's definitely kind of getting confused here. At the same time, it's a lot of fun to just kind of walk around and explore, but kind of complicated to figure out exactly how I'm getting somewhere, where I'm going, where the Contemporary is, for example. Look at this beautiful shot here as well. This is where I was considering, I guess, more towards the front side of those bungalows, the bungalows that kind of wrap around towards the main entrance of the building. And look at this beautiful view with the sunlight there in the background. And nice to see this, kind of just enjoy the views here at the Polynesian. Walking down the beach here, looks like I'm gonna go for Grand Floridian here instead. Nice to see those boats out there docking as well, though. Just some of that beach time relaxation for people. It's nice. It's so easy to get lost out here trying to walk in different directions. Now I'm walking along this water, kind of have to wrap around the Polynesian here, as you can see, to make my way over there to Grand Floridian. Not crazy confusing, not as gonna get as lost as, for example, am I trying to walk to the Contemporary? That seemed like much more of a hike. I'm not even sure if that's doable. But I am going to hopefully be able to walk over to Grand Floridian here and just enjoy some sights and views there here. Relaxing night kind of at some of these resorts by the Magic Kingdom here at Disney World. It's a nice night. I'm back here now, making my way down the Polynesian. I don't even know if I've ever noticed this statue here, Spirit of Aloha dinner show. And look at this kind of face here. Wow, kind of face sculpture as you're making your way back. I can hear some drumming back there too, so maybe that's where the dinner show is happening. Again, can see the Grand Floridian kind of off in the distance there. But there's so much more to the Polynesian resort, I feel like, than I'd ever noticed or taken the time to experience. So really nice to see some of the different details here. As I make my way down this way, the drum beats get louder, but it looks like we're kind of transitioning to the Grand Floridian's beach here. So interesting. Maybe the dinner show is kind of between the two lawns. I'm not really sure. You know what? Now that I think about it, I do recall hearing this dinner show back here, kind of across from this, again, beach between. You can hear them clapping back there as well. This beach between, kind of between the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian up here. So nice to hear some of that music, some of that festive Hawaiian theming between the two resorts. And again, it seems like the Contemporary would have been quite a hike back there. Not sure how I would have made it. Magic Kingdom looks like maybe it's in the middle between the Grand Floridian and the Contemporary, but I'm not 100% sure because I know I was able to walk to the Polynesian from the TTC. So maybe the TTC is very differently placed from the Magic Kingdom itself and makes one walkable and the other. I'm not really sure. We'll have to find out. More of that walkway between the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian. You've got kind of a nice photo spot here as well. See the sun going in the background. You've got these trash cans if you need kind of a stand for your cameras. And of course, notice the naming on the tile as well. Again, some of those donors in the past. Wondering if they'll change that in the future, but kind of like it the way it is right now, so we'll see. But again, beautiful view here, beautiful shot as we make our way over to Grand Floridian. You know, you've pretty much made it to the Grand Floridian when you come across that wedding pavilion. I think this beach maybe would be a shared beach. You can see the monorail running in the background, but this wedding pavilion here is definitely a piece of the Grand Floridian, and it leads us to the rest of the resort here as well. Up ahead of us, you'll see more of the resorts. We'll make our way over there shortly, but nice to see these views out here. Again, the wedding pavilion, just kind of looking out at the water, at those bungalows over there, at the Polynesian. All beautiful sights to see here at night. It seems like this vlog has quickly turned into my favorite views at the Grand Floridian at the Polynesian, which you gotta love, of course, to be able to take the time and appreciate some of those views. And I feel like the timing here is just perfect too. Right around that sunset time, beautiful views all around. So really glad we're catching it and glad I can share some of these spots with you. Did you know about all these spots? Where are your favorite views throughout Disney World and throughout the Grand Floridian and the Polynesian? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below as well. How about this view right here behind some of the Grand Floridian? You may see kind of a hint of the wedding pavilion back there. There are those bungalows from the Polynesian. Kind of look at this rock formation that aligns by the water, by the lake here, behind, again, the Grand Floridian, as you're looking out at the water. It's a fantastic view to see. You can see a good bit of the Magic Kingdom back there as well. You can see this one kind of zigs and zags in and out of from that water is, which just makes it that much nicer of a view, right? If it were kind of a flat, in my opinion, if it were kind of a flat level kind of rock formation, it wouldn't be as exciting as kind of these ins and outs, the ebbs and tides, if you will, of the views of this kind of lake and body of water here. So really nice to see. Again, reminds me a lot of kind of the design of some of the natural mountains in the San Francisco area as well, in that Northern California Bay Area. So nice to be able to enjoy that here, walking by outside, see what that nighttime or sort of sunset view looks like here at Disney. Always love it. Always love the beautiful views, festivities to enjoy here on the water. And another thing I can appreciate is it's a little bit more crowded over there, but down this way, kind of further towards, again, between the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian, nice and far less crowded. Again, right, you can see it's kind of wide open space. Over there, we got some crowds, some people hanging out, and down this way, the walkway, at least right now, is wide open. There were a couple parties walking alongside me as we were making our way over here, but I can slow down or speed up a bit, kind of get some my own kind of relaxing, enjoying pace. Just really slowly walk along the water, share that video with you, share the adventure with you, just kind of walking along the water. And I am someone who loves kind of looking at the water a lot. I feel like it's relaxing, it's calming, it's nice to see kind of that natural element. So it's a great place to see it right here between the Grand Floridian and the Polynesian Resort. Construction still going on out back here by this kind of kids play place at the Grand Floridian, but nice to see that one kind of wrapped up dry. And again, with the sun in the background, makes a beautiful view, beautiful picture. Walking along this rail here at the Grand Floridian, kind of inside, where's that, Park Fair, 1800 Park Fair, heading towards that quick service venue. It's nice to see this kind of area at sunset as well. This is the area I was looking for, is the kind of quick service venue. Make a quick stop here, maybe work on some video type stuff over here, we'll see, and just kind of hang out and enjoy some views. So I had never noticed these benches here. These benches kind of up ways in from that quick service venue. There's kind of those regular steel chairs out there and steel tables. But I love these tables here. You'll take a look at my table right here. You can see some of my stuff all set up here. But I kind of like how you've got these kind of clothy, what would you call that, clothy fabric kind of seats there. You got this back of the chair, which is nice. It just feels like more substantial table. So nice to be able to find this here. I didn't even realize these tables were back here. Nice place to kind of kick back and enjoy the weather, relaxing views and vibes, that kind of thing. And of course, you've got to check out a bit of the Grand Lobby here in the Grand as well, sitting in a new chair, a lot like that one right there. Nice to take some time, enjoy some of these benches, listen to some of that relaxing live music over there by that band, and just enjoy the views. Very, very nice lobby to just sit in here. And that concludes our grand adventure around the Grand Floridian and the Polynesian Village Resort, showing you some of my favorite reviews and views of the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian. What did you think of today's video? Did you like it? If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and let me know you liked it. And of course, if you haven't already, for more fun adventures, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell to stay informed of those future adventures. Looking forward to sharing more with you, and until next time, play on. And one additional note you may have heard in another video, you haven't seen this video yet probably, or you saw that video already probably, but Disney World has officially announced closure for the next couple of weeks here, so we'll see how things play out. So definitely glad we had the chance to enjoy some different adventures today and catch some different content, and looking forward to sharing that with you in this video with you. But we'll look forward to future adventures back to the park when things open back up. Those resorts and those Disney Springs are still open, but the parks are going to be closing from Sunday to the next couple of weeks. So yeah, you know, that's the way things go. We want to make sure we're staying safe, staying healthy. So stay positive out there. Make sure you're making the most of the time, and be positive and enjoy time with family and that kind of thing. And looking forward to sharing more fun adventures with you soon. Don't worry, the adventures are not stopping. You will see adventures, whether they're home vlogs or maybe gaming adventures. Oh, some more gaming, or different healthy stuff. You want to do some chats on healthy and maybe inspiring, motivational. Let me know what you think of all those ideas, and looking forward to sharing more fun with you real soon. See you tomorrow, and play on.